Ancient Rome's military was a massive, well-oiled machine that dominated and protected almost all of Europe. So when Rome fell, Europe went from being a single unified empire to thousands of small feuding towns. The threats were everywhere. Viking raiders to the north. The village next door to you could be your worst enemy. So the people living here had to revolutionize the way they defended themselves. The answer? The castle. And professional warriors called knights. One band of knights who fought from inside this castle used a kind of guerrilla warfare, launching quick and devastating surprise attacks and then disappearing underground. In the 13th century, if you were a peasant, your life depended on your local nobleman, his castle, and his cunning. Valkenburg Castle, in the middle of a mountain pass between Germany and the Netherlands, was home to the ultimate in medieval warcraft. One of the few people who knows the secrets of the legendary Ghost Knights of Valkenburg was my guide, Jacquo Silvertant. So where are you taking me here?
Well, Don, I'm taking you to the underground passages of the Castle of Valkenburg.
Okay.
Yeah, and the passages are very concealed.
The best way into the Ghost Knight tunnel system are the exit points, hidden in the woods over 200 yards from the castle. These crumbling ruins are usually closed to the public, but we had special permission to enter. Oh wow, look at that.
Well, it's very dark in here.
You got the key?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for the underground.
Welcome to the realm of the Ghost Knights. So we're going to section now with the medieval quarry meets the passageways that come from the castle.
I see, okay.
And here's one, look.
That is so cool. These passages might still be a secret, if not for this limestone quarry, dug out 200 years after the Ghost Knights. The excavation exposed the tunnels, collapsing some portions of them. In the 1300s, these chambers weren't here, just a maze of tunnels leading from the castle out into the forest, and behind the lines of enemies, the warlords and their men, who were trying to break through the defenses, or were simply waiting until supplies ran out inside. Using the tunnels to launch surprise attacks seemingly out of nowhere, and then disappear, the men of Valkenburg seem to have almost supernatural powers, earning them the name Ghost Knights. Wait, so this is the Knight's Passage up here?
Yeah, exactly.
And it used to be continuous, yes?
Exactly, this is a cave-in.
The warriors who crept through this passageway in the 13th century were a far cry from the romantic image of knights in shining armor. They were part of a private army, funded by powerful warlords. They raided their neighbors for money, supplies, and weapons, then withdrew into the castle. So down here, we're in the 15th century.
15th century,
How am I going to get up there to the 13th century?
We might try and find a ladder.
You got one around here? So far, so good. This is the bad part. Ready? This is where I die. So if anybody wants to say anything to me before I go.
Actually realize you're the first one up there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can almost see back there, but it bends around. So this would have been connected to this hole over here.
Yeah.
So if not for this entire collapse, somebody could travel right through this tunnel over my head.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now, where are we in relation to the castle?
Well, the castle is that way.
I gotta get something so I can take a look back
All
there.
right.
This tunnel was too dangerous to explore, so I broke out my SWAT kit to get a closer look. All right, let's go to work. You've never been up there, have you?
No, I haven't, no.
That's cool, all right. So with this thing, we can look at what's around the corner up there. Try to get some sense of what these ghost knights are doing up there. This is amazing. They have dug out all of this. It goes down like this. It goes down in every direction. This may be the first time anyone has peered into this tunnel since the ghost knights crawled through here armed to the teeth over 800 years ago. This is the tunnel dug by the ghost knights back in the 13th century in order to surprise attack these guys behind the enemy lines. Imagine you're in the middle of a medieval siege warfare. I'm a knight, but now I have the means to attack him by surprise attack. I have the means to attack him without him knowing where I'm coming from. How amazing would that have been in the 12th century? I mean, I'd be a legend. As we work our way towards the castle, the lair where the ghost knights retreated after raiding hostile neighbors, we discover other tunnels untouched by the quarry and remarkably still intact after 800 years. The castle had other defenses too. Cutting-edge medieval battle tech, like grenades filled with burning oil. Their rivals fought back with catapults, flinging everything from rocks to dead animals that could poison the castle's water supply. And when all else failed, the enemies of Valkenburg brought in their own diggers and hastily scratched out tunnels, hoping to seize the castle from below. So we're still in a tunnel here.
We're still in a tunnel. The difference is this tunnel was made by the enemy.
Okay.
We can tell that this is a countermine because you can see here, for example, that they used to work fast. This was not done for space.
This subterranean cat and mouse game went on for decades, but the castle only fell when the ghost knights lost their leader in battle in the early 14th century. This is one dead-end tunnel, and over here, another dead end. So these guys are probing and trying to dig underneath the castle. Each enemy was besieging each other's kingdom, going under or going over, but taking the castle.